Finally, he's here for you. It's the last member of the Cactus Crew. Hey everybody, we are here with the last episode of Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
Well done, Jordan.
I went through all the kingdoms. I got gold on pretty much everything, including 2 platinums, and yeah. So we're just gonna go through all these kingdoms and count them down.
I'm saying well done for all the raps that you came up with for every single part. Didn't think you would be able to do it, but you found a way. 17 episodes.
I didn't think I'd be able to do
impressive. That's downright impressive.
Yeah. So yeah, we are going at the last member of the Cactus Crew as we fight the Ghastly King.
Oh, the Ghastly King. That's what Bub's name is.
Yeah. So my shirt this time for the final part was one of my favorite shirts, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtle shirt.
The classic. I feel like that's like your definitive. If you were a cartoon character, like in Recess or something, where they only wear like one shirt, I think that would be yours.
Oh yes, God, yeah, that would be definitely be my go-to shirt.
Yep, it's a good shirt. And at every con, I think that one Ninja Squirtle person dresses up as a Ninja Squirtle.
Yeah, I actually ran into him at Anime North this year while wearing the Ninja Squirtle shirt.
Wait, so this guy's a cosplayer or something?
He actually dresses up as a Ninja Squirtle, Donatello Ninja Squirtle, and I basically saw him at Anime North. I'm like, I have to take a picture with you. Stay right there. Yeah, I had my friend take a picture.
Which came first, the cosplayer or the T-shirt?
Probably I don't even know, because like it's sort of an old joke, and then people just started like making memes out of it.
Is the joke just that Turtle and Squirtle rhymes, and also that Squirtle is a turtle?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that all you need?
Fair enough.
You act like there's like something else that was needed here. Yeah, this section is kind of annoying.
Yeah, this looks.
I find this.
I mean, it's pretty precise.
To be a very strange theme for the final level of this game, like this like weird gelatinous.
Here we go.
All right, what's going on here? What do we got?
Here we go.
Did we fight this guy already?
Yeah.
So see here, the Ghastly King is basically the Cactus King, except he's just a tiny bit tougher. As a final boss, he's actually pretty lame.
Yeah, this kind of sucks.
Yeah, he's harder to fight, but honestly, as a final boss, like they could have done better.
Yeah. I feel like it's the same problem as a lot of this game. It's just like there's a lot of reusing of stuff in this game, which doesn't necessarily have to be a problem. But in this game, it just seems like they're not really doing a lot interesting with reusing them. They're just sort of like, okay, here it is again.
Yeah.
Oh,
but this one's he's a lot harder because like before, like all I had to do was just sort of get onto his head. And here he actually will kick you if you try to do that, unless he's already doing something.
Well, he doesn't want you to attack his head.
That's fair.
So there's only like very sort of small moments where he will not respond with a kick to the face if you try to go over his head.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, that kick is brutal in a way that I can really get behind. That's a hard kick.
I wonder if there's a backstory to that.
I wonder if there's a backstory to him.
What, to his kick? Why do you need a backstory?
Oh, to this guy over here?
He's the guy that kicks.
I don't know. He sort of reminds. I feel like he's like a Heartless from Kingdom Hearts. Like
he does kind of look like that.
That's the impression he's got that sort of style.
Yeah,
I feel like that is his backstory.
Next thing you know, Sora's gonna just show up here,
and then the game becomes like 5 hours longer.
But I wonder,
Sorry,
does Sora fight DK or does he fight everybody else?
Well, I mean, it depends. Depends what side of the bed Sora woke up on that morning.
Yeah, well, we've killed the Cactus King, and to be honest, he wasn't that hard.
Yeah, no. Is there an ending to this game? I guess we'll find out if there's an actual ending, or if it's just like, all right, good game, everyone.
There's a quote-unquote ending, but yeah, honestly, I found several of the other bosses, most notably almost all the Kongs, to be just about harder than he was.
That's it. Yeah, that's interesting. Because this was more of like a beat 'em up boss. The other ones had, I think, more like timing.
Yeah, there's the other Kongs. Of all the Kongs, though, I think Ninja Kong was definitely... Oh, actually, no, of all the bosses, Ninja Kong was the hardest.
Wait, they dance for you now?
Yeah,
Is that the punishment?
they're just your buddies all of a sudden?
They're now under
So they
your
dance
rule.
for Donkey Kong. It's... Oh,
God.
I like how you're dancing along with
The
it.
most
in the,
colonialist Nintendo game of all time.
hands down. Like, good God. There's no way they didn't see that theme.
I don't know.
Well, fireworks. And
Great.
scene.
Great job, everyone.
DK Donkey Kong. So yeah, we are officially done Donkey Kong Jungle Beats. So what do you guys think?
I mean, like, we sort of talked about last part, actually. As a platformer, there's nothing, like, you know, groundbreaking, but the experience really comes down to the bongos. Like, that's the game right there. Those are my initial thoughts. I don't know, Dan, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, no, I mean, the game seems cool. I think,
Like, it's a Donkey Kong game.
like, but it's not though, right? It's like very different than a Donkey Kong game, other than the fact that, like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to a barrel and it's gonna shoot me this way, and then it's gonna shoot me this way.
Yeah,
there's like not
that's what I mean.
There's not a lot of actual Donkey Kongness in it, which is fine. I mean, the movement and whatever, but it's it's like I don't know. I think it's a really interesting idea. I like the idea that Nintendo made Donkey Konga, and then was kind of like, well, what else can we do with this stupid peripheral that we made?
Yeah, well, you realize that, like, Donkey Kong, that, this game, actually, no, more accurately, the bongos defined Donkey Kong for an entire console generation.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, actually.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know. It's the game seems cool. I appreciate it. I do think a lot of there just like is sort of a lack of. There's a weird, very un-Nintendo like lack of polish to this game. In that like there just like isn't. There's a lot of times where there doesn't seem like there's a lot of theming going on. There's a lot of like repetition of stuff that you've already seen. A general sense that like this game probably didn't need to be this long. But yeah, it does. I mean, I don't know. It does seem cool, and I wouldn't mind giving it a shot one day, just to mess around, just to be like, oh, this is what it feels like to play this game.
You should.
Do you guys think that Nintendo's ever gonna like experiment with another interface like this?
No.
I think the Switch is proof that like Nintendo's pretty much done with this sort of thing, like peripherals or like weird control systems or stuff like that. I think that phase, like the sort of the both like the dual screen and motion control phase of Nintendo is over, and I think the peripherals go along with it.
Fair.
Honestly, I had so much fun playing this game, even though it killed my hands. And honestly, I love the bongo controller. If anybody is watching this and is highly interested in this game, I just want to say, hunt down this game, hunt down a bongo controller, and make sure you play it with the bongo controller, because it is not worth playing without it. It makes a completely different experience, a completely better experience. Because, okay, after I finished this playthrough, I remembered what Dan and Will, what you guys were saying about why not just play this on the controller. And as much as it disgusted me at the idea, I tried playing one level with a controller. I never felt more dirty playing a video game than I ever have. It, like, literally, it's really bad because the, first of all, the optimization for the controller is actually really terrible, because where in the bongos you had to keep, like, you had to keep tapping the bongo in order to, like, move left and right. You have to do the same thing, except with an analog stick.
Yeah.
It is not
fair
fun.
enough. That sounds rotten. I mean, that's the thing. The game is clearly not designed for a regular controller. That's just
and even the game literally tells you that. Like, literally, if you start the game with the bongos attached, it'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing? Why are you not playing with the bongos?"
Yeah, it's weird. It actually says that verbatim. It's weird that Nintendo would put that into one of their games, but like, there you go. Really
But there it
serious
is.
about this thing.
They feel really strongly about it, Dan.
Yeah,
But I mean, like, I sort of get that. Like, if you're not going to play this game with the bongos, then, like, you might as well go back to, like, Donkey Kong Country or, like, even one of the new games or something.
yeah, but it's just like the optimization with regular controllers is really, really bad to the point where I was playing this, I was like, this is fucking unplayable because, like, you can't really do things really exactly. You have to keep mashing the analog stick every which way, and also during the Kong boss fights, the controllers absolutely change. So suddenly, in order to sort of like mash on the boss whenever you're like trying to like really get a lot of damage, you have to wiggle the analog stick left and right. It is not fun.
Wait, when you're doing the bonus thing at the end, when you're like pounding on the drums, how does that translate to the controller?
You literally just tap random buttons because most of the buttons don't really do anything. And like you just tap like A whole bunch of times. But when you do the boss fights, the controls change. It doesn't tell you.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, clearly they didn't optimize it for that. So that's rough.
So if anybody wants to play this, this is an amazing game. Just do not play it without the bongos, please.
There's your PSA for the night, folks.
Yeah. So anybody else have anything else to add?
No, I just want to echo what Dan said. Like the regarding the themes of the game in terms of the level thematics. Like, yeah, they were really all over the place.
Yeah.
Which was jarring, and it actually made it difficult to like follow along with some of the levels, which I don't think works towards the game at all. Maybe they wanted to, I don't know, change things up randomly for whatever reason, but yeah, it doesn't work, and we saw that in practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine to throw a bunch to be a thing of just like, we had this idea, so this is what this world is based on, or like, we had this idea because this one is cool. But like, you know, the Sonic games, for example, are all about that. Like the original Sonic games, whereas Mario is all about, hey, you have this one set of skills and you're going to develop it over time across these very specifically themed levels. Sonic is like, every single stage we have has new stuff. It all has a new design.
Yeah.
It all looks different. The enemies are different, so on and so forth. So like that sort of stuff can work. But for me, the big problem with this one is just like there's no unity between the world and the levels and the enemies within those worlds, right?
Yeah, they're all over the place. Like with Sonic, with Sonic is like divided into acts. With Mario, it's divided into worlds. But at least you know when you're going into an act or a world, you know generally what you're getting into. All the mooks at the end of the day are the same, but with like different skins. But you know what aesthetic you're about to hop into with each act or world.
Yeah, the only world that was really themed properly here was like the ninja one.
Yeah, that in space. I like space.
Space, gotta go to space.
Yeah, but then space just has all the stuff from the regular game in it. It's just like, oh, here's the palm tree. Here's a fish.
In space.
Here's the spider. Yeah, true, but like in space. And yeah, I mean, like that boss fight. Well, the boss fight was pretty much the same as the previous boss fights too. It's just the surrounding setting that made it a little more interesting, and live and learn, of course.
Yeah. And some of the boss patterns.
Yeah. But that was about it. Other than that, it's just like, hey, we slapped a space motif into the background here. Have fun.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I don't know. Seems cool.
That was good. That was great.
Yeah, seems cool is my final word on it, I think.
Well, I hope everybody here watching really enjoyed this playthrough. I know I did, even though it killed my hands. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys tune in for more of our videos. And thank you for watching. I'm Jordan.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Will.
All right, thank you for watching Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.